What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Tuesday, January 18th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman. Only place you'll get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. That won't happen today, by the way, but it's the only place you could normally get them. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to Prize Picks. You see it on the banner right here. Awesemo.com/prizepicks-promo. Get yourself one free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum, along with some other goodies, so long as you follow that link. We round out the bottom of my top 10 with Isaiah Stewart, Jordan Poole, Alec Burks, Andrew Wiggins, and Mitchell Robinson on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, we've got Steph Curry. Hard to pass on the raw point ceiling. Point guard eligible, 10,600. Projected for 50. The goal is 60, and he's in the optimal lineup 35% of the time. We gave him 34 minutes. Call it 1.35 fantasy points per minute or somewhere in that neighborhood. Actually, on DraftKings, closer to 1.4 given the 3-point bonus. 32% usage, 26.5 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, a stock and a half. Pace up spot too against Detroit, and it's not like their defense is any good. Really, you're just worried about the minutes here, but even in 30 minutes, Steph could go crazy. It's tough on a 2-game slate, but paying up for Steph Curry, you can see the ceiling, and you definitely want to get to it. Next up at number 4, we've got Evan Fournier, shooting guard, small forward. You guys know how much I love that. You get shooting guard, small forward utility. That's 5 out of the 8 spots. You can put him in 5,500, projected for 26. The goal 38. He's in the optimal lineup 36% of the time. I gave him 29 minutes. He's around a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy. 15 points, 3 boards, 2.5 assists. It's not all that interesting. What's really interesting for the Knicks is the matchup. Huge pace up spot against Minnesota. Minnesota third in pace. The Knicks are dead last. They gained 2.3 possessions over their average. This one's a big, fast-paced affair, at least for the Knicks. And you get Fournier in basically every position you can imagine. He really makes things fit on this 2-game slate. At number 3, we've got Saddiq Bey, small forward, power forward eligible, 6,800, projected for 33, goals 44. He's in the optimal lineup 41% of the time. He plays a ton of minutes. I got him in at 35.9 fantasy points per minute, 17 points and 7 boards. Maybe you get 2 assists and maybe you get a steal. It's pace neutral-ish against Golden State, but it's not the same defense when they don't have Draymond Green. You're betting on minutes on a 2-game slate, and there aren't too many people you should expect to play more minutes than Saddiq Bey. At number 2, we go to the slightly better option from the Pistons. That would be Cade Cunningham. Way more expensive on DraftKings, and yet still really awesome. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 7,500. Projected for 37. Goal is 47. He's in the optimal lineup 43% of the time. I gave him 34 minutes. He's, in between 1.05 and 1.1 fantasy points per minute. You get a spread of stats, 17 points, 6 boards, 6 assists, and 2 stocks. Again, it's that matchup against Golden State, but you're just not as worried about it as you are when Draymond is healthy, although they are 14-point underdogs. Even still, I'm betting on minutes, I'm betting on talent. 7,500 for Cade Cunningham, a little bit more than I want to pay, but yet still enough to get him to the second best option on the slate. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are. And again, Awesemo.com/prizepicks-promo. The link is over there. Go check it out. Number 1 contender for today's slate would be Julius Randle. He is power forward eligible, 9,200, projected for 45. The goal is 54, and he is in the optimal lineup 48% of the time. DraftKings gets it right. He doesn't have the center eligibility. You wish that he'd have it, though. It's very easy to know why you want to go to Julius Randle. He's going to play 36 minutes, potentially more. He's a 1.2 plus fantasy point per minute guy. He's projected for a double-double, 20 points and 11 boards, plus 6 assists. And he gets the massive matchup boost, pace-up spot against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Checks off every box. Well worth this price tag. Floor is super high. Julius Randle is your number 1 contender on DK. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Tuesday, January 18th. FanDuel and Yahoo versions of this video are around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. I'm back again Thursday morning for another edition of the Contenders.